Welcome to the nightly news edition of this conversation with my friends from Downtown OKC Partnership. If we had a camera that could point out to the street or overlook downtown Oklahoma City, what you would see is not a whole lot of anything, because it is really dark out there on a Thursday morning. It's spring finally.
You might be able to hear that thunder.
In June, there you can see it. Greg's pulled up the overhead here. So to the right of the screen, you just basically see glass that's covered in rain. And my friends made the journey from Leadership Square over here, and man, lightning too. Danielle and Riley join us here in the Oklahoman's video studio. Very nice to see you, ladies, as always.
Good to see you.
Thank you for your dedication to share the stories and events of this upcoming weekend with us, despite the random storm.
A little rain won't keep us inside.
I liked your thought, though, when you walked in. You're like, hey, there's urban poems or the sidewalk poems.
The Make It Rain poems by Short Order Poems. There's one right outside Leadership Square. So
sorry, I couldn't hear you over the thunder. But
really,
no, the Short Order Poems.
Yeah, so I mean, as long as it's not lightning and dangerous outside, and it's actually really dark, so you might have a hard time seeing them, but a little rain, you can still take the streets and not necessarily the underground and see some public art.
Those are a really good idea. And today, in a day like today, they're engaged, initiated, or visible, I guess.
Visible, yes.
Well, and like we didn't really know how it was going to last. I mean, we started them, we installed last April, and so, I mean, we've been like reinstalling them over the past year, and they still get the same amount of publicity like every time they're out.
How are those done?
So,
is it like invisible ink type stuff, or is it a little bit more involved?
Yeah, it's a waterproof paint, essentially, like a rain resistant.
Like a sealant, yeah. So basically it seals the concrete to where the water doesn't penetrate it, and so that's, and they created, Short Order Poems partnered with SNS something, and they cut out these giant stencils with this in there. So you just spray it and let it set, and then you lift it up and then spray it again, so 2 coats, and then 24 hours later it's cured, and next time it rains you get to see poems on the sidewalk, so it's pretty easy.
Cool. Have you guys planted any Easter eggs anywhere? Just a random poem that's like, hey, I'm just waiting for someone to discover this.
Yes.
There is a little bit of an Easter egg. There are 2 actually at Elemental, but I think on the map it only says that there's 1, because we did a tutorial when we were doing our volunteers to install the second wave, and so we just put a Westbrook one out there, because who doesn't love Westbrook?
Very nice, yes, of course. Good stuff. All right, let's look ahead to some of the things coming up this weekend. A lot of people are curious about the streetcar and some of the construction that we see around downtown Oklahoma City. Where exactly is that loop going to go? Our friends at the Urban Land Institute are helping us out, right?
Yeah, they've partnered with Embark, and they're hosting a Bike the Streetcar party, kind of, I guess. And so they have it open to the public, so you don't have to necessarily be a member, but members are only $10 to attend, and it is next week on the 14th, and it's after hours, after work. And the folks at Embark are basically going to ride the streetcar route with us and show us all the different stops and kind of get a different perspective than anybody else probably has given out there yet. So it's 4.6 miles long, and we're starting in Midtown, and then at the end we're going to make our way back to Santa Fe Station for some drinks and snacks afterwards.
Greg has the website pulled up there of ULI. 22 stops, as you mentioned, along the 4.6 mile course. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be great. And I think, now that they're testing and you actually see them occasionally out on the streets.
The wild.
Yeah, in the wild, it's the energy and the excitement is building. So this is just another way to build on that, to educate the public on how to ride bicycles around the streetcar. So you don't get, he's on it. So you don't get stuck and fall off on the streetcar tracks. So it's great.
Oh, that's well done.
Yeah.
Well done. All right, so that's a week from today, actually, next Thursday, June 14th.
Not that we would know what the streetcar falling in looks like, but we would no experience with that.
She's giving me a hard time because I actually am one of the first casualties.
Was it on the bike or your scooter?
I was on a bike, yeah.
Okay.
But this was a long time ago when they just put the one, like last October when they put them in Bricktown. So I can tell you what not to do, and that's don't go parallel with it when you cross. Definitely go at a 90-degree angle.
Yeah. All the videos that Embark has put out, they're pretty cute and super helpful.
Yeah, very
educational.
educational.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff. Again, that's coming up next Thursday, June 14th. where you can bike the streetcar line with all your friends. Looking ahead to this weekend, and there's a lot of things going on in the urban core this weekend, including animals pairing up as the storm continues to rage outside. But there is a brunch at Campbell Art Park.
Yep, so the Art of Brunch is June 16th, so one more week.
Not this weekend,
and it's at 10 a.m. It's at Campbell Art Park, which is right on 11th and Broadway, right by you.
Yep.
And so the funds for this just go back into the general operating fund of Oklahoma Contemporary, but it's so that Oklahoma Contemporary can continue to be free and open to the public all year round. So a lot of their programs are free, so this will go just to fund all their things, and they're featuring some really good restaurants, Hatch and Packard's, Stella, the Pritchard. There's going to be bottomless mimosas, so you can't beat that.
That is the art of brunch right there. This is the essence of brunch right there.
Honestly. Water's Edge Winery and Prairie Artisan, they're both going to be involved. So it's just going to be a good time to hang out in the art park and have brunch.
Yeah.
OklahomaContemporary.org is the website you saw right there. And again, that is Saturday, June 16th. I said that wrong. It's next weekend, June 16th, 10 a.m. over there at the park. That'll be cool as all that stuff comes online with Oklahoma Contemporary. Speaking of parks, Kerr Park has a garland cutting ceremony, but we have rescheduled when that is going to happen.
Yes, so we have moved it to August 21st, so it'll still be the same time, but it's just moved to a later date. We want to showcase the park as it's fully completed. So the pavilion will be in place, all of the seating and shade structures, and a ping pong table with art. The pavilion will have art on it, all by local artists. So we just want to showcase the fully furnished park. So we've pushed it back later to August, but it's going to be the same event, free pizza for everyone.
Yum.
Last year we gave away 2,000 slices at Employee Appreciation Day, so we're bringing that back. So we need everyone to come out, enjoy the park, and get free pizza.
As she mentioned, that's in August, Tuesday, August 21st at Kerr Park, right up here, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 123 Kerr Avenue, it says, the plaza at Kerr Park. That'll be a lot of fun. All right, this weekend, two big events happening right around here, Red Earth and deadCENTER. Let's start with Red Earth.
Cool. Yeah, so Red Earth is June 8th through the 10th, so there's different festivities all weekend, but the parade is tomorrow beginning at 10 a.m. And then the majority of the programming will happen at the Cox Convention Center. So during the parade, you'll see everyone from tribal leaders, princesses, veterans groups, floats, drum groups. It's pretty impressive. So it's all Native American tribes, and just to showcase different things. And there's also going to be an art market and a powwow and food trucks at the Myriad Gardens. So it's going to be a fun weekend.
I'm just laughing because one of my colleagues came in behind you on the shot there from outside, a little bit soaked.
Yeah.
Yes. It sounds like it's gotten worse.
It does sound like it's just raging out
We
there.
are taking the underground back for sure.
Yeah.
which is a good day to use the underground in downtown Oklahoma City, and also kind of good that this storm is coming through today and not tomorrow.
Yes,
for the Red Earth
versus the parade.
Yeah.
Last year we live streamed the parade to our big screen at the corner over here, and there was this little fellow on the corner just dabbing the whole time
my gosh.
as he was watching himself.
Of course.
We do plan to do that again tomorrow.
You said he was dabbing?
Yeah.
What was that?
How do you do it?
I knew she was going to call me out. How'd that go, Dave?
You went into it.
Sorry. It was a fake because I didn't know the full dab. I was like, the international symbol of attempted dab. I've lost these two.
He was dabbing.
RedEarth.org is the website you want for that as I move along.
Yeah, they have all the info on there.
They do. It's Friday through Sunday. And that takes us to deadCENTER, which starts today.
Today, yes.
All right, it runs Thursday through Sunday, 135-ish films.
Yes, it's going to be a huge weekend for downtown. There'll be people all over. The venues are from Bricktown to Film Row, pretty much everywhere in between there. So you can see stuff at Harkins, at ACM at UCO, the Downtown Library. IO Gallery is doing like a meet and greet this afternoon. But it's truly accessible to everyone. They have stuff that's passes, all access passes for $200, or you can do individual films for $12 each. But they just start, you have to wait until 15 minutes prior, because if you have an all access, you get guaranteed priority seating.
Sure, makes sense.
And then there's a lot of free activities this year as well. They do it every year at the Myriad Gardens. They're showing Mr. Thunder, which is a short documentary on Nick Collison.
Oh.
And that's Saturday, I believe.
It is Saturday.
Yeah. So that's Saturday, and then after that there's another free film. And then big this year is going to be the Tech Center at 21C Museum. And so that's going to have all your VR experiences, your augmented reality. So if you are interested in that, or maybe want to get exposed to it for the first time because you're not sure about it, it's completely free. They'll kind of walk you through what it is, and you get to see some cool films that were shot in like 360 augmented reality, which is really, really awesome. It was last year. Did you go to it last year?
I did, yes.
It was really
it is
a unique experience, yeah.
And it's good the Dead Center is taking a look at some of the technology, as they think that's how film will be consumed in the future. More than just our mobile devices, which will probably be able to handle that sort of experience before you know it.
Yeah.
All right, so deadcenterfilm.org is the website there for more information, as it gets started today and runs through Sunday. That storm is crazy outside.
It is crazy.
It's like hail
I
out
feel,
there.
there might be hail happening right now.
Yeah.
I feel like we should go to a radar right now or something.
We got a
Over
flash,
here.
a flash flood warning earlier before we came over.
Phones
So
lighting up with
Yeah.
chirp. All right, so more information we found at downtownkc.com about everything they mentioned, and plenty more events and things that you can get into. Guys, it's always good to see you. Again, thank you for your for enduring the storm and coming over, and have fun this weekend.
Anytime.
Good deal.